All right, we are live on a Saturday afternoon here in sunny Florida. What's going on, guys? It's Home Loan Drew. Welcome to the Home Loan Drew studio. I had one good friend of mine say the Drewdio. So we're going to call it the Home Loan Drewdio today. And we're going to go online, guys. We're going to your open houses. So today's a day where every Saturday, hopefully, we'll be able to tour open houses that are happening right now live. And the goal is to get this actually happening earlier in the day, so that way if there's a home out there that you really want to go see it live in person after you've watched it online, you can go do that, right? And if you're a real estate professional out there that wants to showcase your open house while you're on site live from the open house, we can make that happen right here from the Drewdio, okay, the Home Loan Drew studio. So let's get to it, guys. We're gonna hop online, check out some open houses that are happening right now. We're gonna start with the mini ballers, okay? I call it the mini ballers because anyone that's looking to buy a home is a baller, okay? This is someone that has prepared. I don't care about the price point. This is someone that takes home ownership and building generational wealth seriously, and has done what they need to do, reached out, talked about the situation, the scenario, the possibilities, and they're excited about it. So this is a mini baller, okay? This is someone that's, we're going to start at about $350,000 and below. We're going to see what's out there right now when it comes to a $350,000 home, and hopefully we find some good stuff. This is happening right now live. So if you have a property that you want me to showcase, all right, please drop the address in the comments and I will showcase it here live, okay? So we're gonna pop this on the screen here. Again, if there's a home that you want me to showcase live, please do so. Drop a comment here, and we'll go ahead and get you the home right here on the screen. We're gonna calculate the estimated payment, so on and so forth. It's pretty exciting. I'm excited about it. I don't know about you guys, but let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna head over to my trusted website friend here. I mean, listen, you know, some people love it, some people hate it, but at the end of the day, it's a very powerful tool. So we're going to head to this site right now, and let's head over and check out homes 350 and under. What do we find? All right, now listen, I'm using Seminole County, Florida. All right, so a great county right in the Central Florida area. And you know, this is where I'm based out of, but certainly I'm, you know, able to take a look at any home here in Florida and run any numbers that you'd like me to run live right here from the Drewdio. Okay, so listen, we've got some open houses happening on Sunday here till tomorrow. So listen, it's not too late. I mean, some of these are going live an open house tomorrow. You've got some here that already ended for today. And again, in the future, we want to do this a little bit earlier. So I'm going to make this happen earlier for you guys. So if there's a home that you really like out there that you want to go check out after you've seen it here live on the open house tour live with Drew, you know, we can do that, right? Check it out, check out the numbers maybe, and then go straight to the property after seeing it here. So this is super cool. I'm excited about showing you guys this. Let's get to it. All right, listen. Again, for my mini ballers out there, 350,000 and below, we're checking out some homes here in Seminole County. Got quite a few options here. You know, if you guys, again, if you see a home that you like, you want me to showcase, drop the comment with the address, and I'll bring it up. Listen, this home right here, looks like it was listed less than a day ago. 3-bedroom, 1-bath in Sanford. All right, let's check it out. It's drawing my attention because of the blue door. All right, I like that blue door. So we're gonna pop this open on another window here. Let's see, boom. And I think, again, first time running this, so forgive any technical glitches, but if you guys can see that, boom, here we are. All right, the blue door's got my attention. All right, I like the blue door. I can tell this was renovated. You've got some really, really nice improvements here. Let's blow it up on the screen, and let's see what we're working with. If it's worth it, let's work it, okay? So we've got a nice 3-2. Again, this is for my mini ballers out there, 350,000 and below. This home, I mean, let's go back a second. Let's get that address going. 409 South Sunland Drive in Sanford, Florida. 32773. This home is it's got an open house going, and I'll tell you guys when it is. Should be listed down here. Pretty easy to find. Let's see. Well, let's do this. Control F, and we'll do open house. Bam. So tomorrow from 1:30 to 3:30 in Sanford. Let's check it out. I really like these improvements. The blue door's got my attention. Let's do it. All right. So okay, this is nice. So we've got some flooring done, right? Looks like this home was staged. I can't tell if it's staged virtually, but man, this is nice. Look at the trim work around. Now, someone that's renovated an entire home, I can tell you that this is nice. This is a lot of work. That trim work around the edge of the kitchen there, or the kitchenette, the dining room, it's really nice. Countertops, you got the waterfall edge here, stainless steel appliances. I mean, this is sweet, sweet. Now, this is for again the mini ballers out there, right? 350 and under. You got a first-time home buyer. You got somebody downsizing, wants to live in a great county, Seminole County, Florida. This is in Sanford. Okay, look at that, man. Opened up. I bet you this home, prior to renovations, maybe had some wall divisions going on, a little compartmentalized. But this is opened up now. Nice open space, open concept there. And then it looks like you got a hallway, some bed. Oh, man. Guys, they did a great job. I mean, at least from the photos, when I can see. Tomorrow's the open house, guys. Sunday. Looks like 1:30 to 3:30. You can go check it out. But, man, this is sweet. This is, again, in Sanford. Got your water heater. Looks like you got a little bit of land, too. Here's how you check out how much land it's got. All right. Let's head back over here. Scroll down. And we're going to see the land amount right down here. Usually it's right. Yeah, lot size. 10,496 square foot lot. So we're going to convert that. Why don't we just convert that to, let's see here, acres and quarter acre. Okay, so that's a quarter acre home. What do you guys think about this home? I mean, the one bedroom, it's tough, right? Three bedrooms, or one bathroom, excuse me. That's tough with 3 bedrooms, right? 1,000 square foot, great starter home, maybe an Airbnb of some sort. But hey, look, I mean, it's in a mini baller price point. I like that. I like that. All right, so bringing you guys back to the studio here. 1 second. Technical difficulties. There we go. All right. So what do you guys think about it? Let's see if there's any comments. Drop your address if you want me to check out a home for you. That's you want me to showcase a home for you here on the show. Let's do it. All right. You can totally drop an address in the comments, and I will showcase it here. Okay. Hopefully, I'll see your comments here in the comment section. All right, we're going back. We're going back to it. Let's get back to it and head over to another property in the mini baller price point, 350 and under. What do we got? What do we got? All right, let's scroll here. Let's see. Anything else catch our eyes here? I mean, listen, townhomes are very common amongst first-time home buyers. Why? Minimal maintenance. Usually the price point is a little bit better. When you get into a nicer area, the price point's still going to be pretty comparable to single-family homes, but you got more options at that price point. Now, the only caveat is the HOA dues. You got to watch those, but that's something that takes care of maintenance, right? So usually you don't have to worry about landscaping expenses, exterior work, things like that. This one's got an open house on Sunday. Let's check this townhome out. This one's got an open house. It's in Oviedo. Shout out to my Oviedo folks out there. Great area from what I know about it. Fantastic rated schools and so on. This one's a 3-3. So we've got 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms in this at 1,600, almost 1,700 square foot, under 350. Now they just did a price drop. Shows some motivation by the sellers. We like seeing those for as long as we can. But as soon as these rates keep coming down, we may not see as many of those price drops. But hey, get it while you can. So let's check this one out. I mean, I think this is a good one to run numbers on. Let's see what the estimated monthly payment would be on something like this. Okay, so we're gonna go 350,000 over here. We're gonna just round up to 350, make it easy here, and then we can do 3.5% down, right? So to figure this out, you go 350 here, right? 350. All right, times 3% down. For a conventional loan, that's the minimum down payment. You got 10.5 on the table. Let's see here. Oh, did I do 3%? I'm sorry, that doesn't seem right. Back it up. So we'll do 350 times 3.5 It's 12.5. So you know what? Let's just stick with conventional, because conventional you can do 3% down. It's the minimum down out there for a conventional loan for first-time home buyers. What is a first-time home buyer? Someone that hasn't owned a home in the last 3 years. So if you owned a home before, but it's been 3 years since you sold it, or been on the deed, then yeah, you can be considered a first-time home buyer again. All right, so we got 3% down here. We got taxes. Now, how to figure out the taxes? Scroll down. All right, on this website at least, you can scroll down to the section where it has property details, and there it is, tax history. All right, so you got 2023 taxes at 3874. Okay, and you can just type that in here. This calculator is available on our website. I can send you the link if you're interested in it. HOA dues. Scroll back to the top. Usually, it's one of the first things shown on this website for properties. They want you to see your HOA. So HOA due $235 a month. That's not bad. That's not bad. And then annual homeowner insurance, something like this, you can estimate. It's hard to say. I'll put $1,500 for now. It might be a little bit lower, but it's Florida, right? You never know. And then we're going to go 30 years. And I'm going to use an average rate here. We'll do 5.8%. You know, it could be lower, it could be higher depending on the situation. But we'll just stick with that. Now, this doesn't reflect any mortgage insurance here. That's the one thing that I don't think is showcased here. But we certainly can give you an estimate. And that the reason that doesn't show up here is because it's a very variable number. It depends on your credit score, depends on other things. So a down payment, things like that. So that one we'll leave out. But for now, here's your estimated payment with the HOA included. Bam, $26.75 a month. Now that's again just estimates, but based on the minimum down payment. Now you're going to add your mortgage insurance in there. All right, and that might add anywhere from, call it $50 to $250 as a ballpark. Okay, so you're really going to be somewhere in the ballpark of $2,800 or so for this townhome here. Okay, so this is nice. We didn't check out the photos yet. Let's check out the photos on this thing. So let's go over here. We'll pop it up to a new window. Make sure you guys can still see what I see. There we go. Okay, we're still good. And so let's do it. Let's check out some photos. They got a 3D tour here. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Let's do the 3D tour. I like 3D tours. It's not easy to put this together. The dollhouse, they call it. But yeah, this is pretty cool. All right, so you walk through the door. Boom, you've got a half bath right here. We're scrolling down. I mean, $2,800 a month. I know apartments. 2-bedroom apartments that are going for $2,800 a month right now. So this one, you got a whole townhome. You got a patio over there. Let's head upstairs. This is pretty cool. All right. Look. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so they've got the floors done all the way up the stairs. That's cool. Head up here. Bam. Bathroom hits you right in the face when you get upstairs. That's pretty cool. We're gonna turn the corner if I learn how to drive. All right. Let's see. Oh, wash. Okay, so you got your. See, I had a 2-story home before, and the laundry room was downstairs. That was annoying. Because all of the bedrooms, for the most part, were upstairs. This is nice. Having the laundry room right next to all the bedrooms is a plus for me. All right, that's almost a must-have if you had to choose. So you got a bedroom there. It looks like you come around the corner here. Got another bedroom, closet. So it's a 3-bedroom. Remember, all right. So everybody's right there, but you got a split floor plan. This has got to be the master bedroom here, yeah, because you got the double sink. You got the tub, the shower, and your powder room. That's what they call that. And then, yeah, I mean, listen, the walk-in closet, bam, $2,600 and change a month with the HOA. Remember, HOA and something like this is going to take care of the landscaping, take care of the exterior, possibly the roof, things like that. So, not bad, not bad. $2,600 plus mortgage insurance. Call it $2,800 a month. This home's solid. This home's solid. I like it. All right, guys, comment any properties that you would love for me to bring up on the screen. I'd be more than happy to showcase them for you here and give you an idea of what the home looks like and what the numbers look like. I mean, that's pretty cool. So yeah, if you have any properties you want me to showcase, or maybe you want me to showcase one of your own, drop it in the comments and I will take a look. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. We're gonna keep doing this. Now we were at so we were at mini baller status, okay, and we're gonna move up now. All right, so this isn't I mean, it could be your first home, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's your second home, third home, whatnot. And we're going to go up to 600,000 and below. All right, 600,000 and below. Let's do it. If you have a home you want me to showcase, go ahead and drop the address in the comments, and I'll go ahead and get it on the screen here. Okay, so let's do it. We're going over to back to our website here, our trusty site. 1 second. There we go. All right. Boom. All right, so let's change our price point. We're going 600,000 now. Anything that's got an open house this weekend is what's going to show here. So 600,000 below, and let's scroll. Now again, if you're an agent, real estate professional, and you would like me to showcase your property here right now, drop the address in the comments. I can even add you to this live, and I'd love to see what your property is looking like. So just let us know, and we'll make it happen. All right. And guys, comment, drop in the comments how the audio is here, because I think it sounds good to me, but I want to make sure I'm not blowing all of your eardrums out. So drop a comment, let me know how the audio is here. All right, so let's head over to this property here. So we're at 600,000. All right, and we're scrolling through Seminole County for $600,000 homes and below. Okay, we're going to set the minimum since we already looked at the mini ballers home. Now we're looking at the shot callers homes. Okay, and we're going to stay above 350 but below 600 for our shot callers. All right, so these are folks that are in a little different position than your first time home buyers, or maybe someone that's downsizing. They want to check out a property that's right around $500,000 to $600,000 or so, and we're gonna see. This is all again open houses. So a lot of these are open house tomorrow, so Sunday the 15th. So yeah, if you see something you like, reach out to the agent. You can reach out to me, and I can connect you with agents, and we can have you set up to go check out the open house tomorrow. Okay, so what do we got out here? What's catching the attention? Metal roof. Maitland's a good area, and metal roofs. This looks like a metal roof. I mean, when it comes to Florida, I kind of like that. So let's go check this one out. I think this would be a good one to kind of peek at real quick and see what's going on inside. All right, so this one's $450,000. It's located in Maitland, great area in my opinion. No HOA on this thing. So hey, great job with the metal roof photo. Some people just love that, and that's going to be awesome for in the long run, right? So okay, so we've got let's see, 450,000. Let's do some photos here. Let's check this out. All right, so we're going to scroll down, and we're going to see. All right, so we're walking in. We got some wallpaper. Looks pretty clean in there. Okay, so we've got some paneling on the wall, which is coming back in different forms, but it is coming back. So before you jump to get rid of it, make sure it's not the trend, okay? Next week, you got to stay ahead of it, but we're going to keep going. All right, so this is, I don't see much upgrading going, many upgrades have been on this home recently. Great size, though. What size is this home? This home is 1,671 square feet. Maitland's different. So if you're not familiar where Maitland is, it's in a great spot in Central Florida. It's kind of tucked in the middle here. So let's get you on Google Maps here, and let's show you where Maitland is. In fact, there might be a map right here on the listing itself, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So there's Maitland. That's where this house is, but it's in the heart of Maitland. Looks like close to Altamont Springs, kind of between Redbug area. So I-4 is here, guys. If you're from out of the area, basically Orlando, that's about 25 minutes northeast of Orlando. And then, you get your theme parks and all that down here. So, yeah, it's not a bad spot. It's not a bad spot at all. And you got I-4, which has the expressway. If you're trying to get out to the coast, you could head over to the 417 and the 408, and then 528 right here all the way out to the coast if you were trying to see some rocket launches and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Back to the photos. What's the backyard like in this thing? Let's see. Oh, we got a pool. All right. So all right. So this home, again, some would argue it could use a little updating, but here's the thing. It's got water. right? And a big one. This is your old school pool, so to speak, right? A little pressure cleaning could be, could happen here, but pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, great area, great location for under $500,000, 450 on the list price currently on this home. What do the numbers look like, guys? What do the numbers look like? Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. All right, I'm gonna pull up the numbers here and we're gonna crunch them. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So we got this home here. Pop up our calculator, and there we go. 450. Let's do it. So 450. We're gonna go 3% down minimum here. All right. So we got 13,500, I believe. Should I double check my math? Sure. Never hurts. This is percent. Yeah, 13.5. All right, we're good. Property taxes. Let's scroll down here and see what our property taxes are looking like. You can usually find them in the tax section here. All right, pause. This home has super low taxes right now, right? $1,600 a year. Will it be like that forever? No. No doubt this person, the owner of this home, likely lived in it and still does maybe for a very long time. And so they have benefited from what's called homestead exemption and capping of how much the county can increase their taxable home value every year. So what happens is, I mean, you can see it right here, the total tax assessment on this home, even though it's worth $500,000 almost, is only $160,000. The county cannot go more than 3% a year on this estimated tax value, and that keeps your taxes low. So the earlier you homestead and the longer you stay in that home, the more you are paying far less than market average for taxes, property taxes on that home. But guess what? If you were to buy this home, you would typically benefit from this lower tax obligation for the first year at least. So we would set it up that way from the beginning. So let's type that in here, 1,605. All right, we've got no HOA on this property, right? So, oh, I think somehow this got reset here, guys. Sorry. Start over. We're gonna go 13,500. We didn't get far. No big deal. 1,605 on the taxes. No HOA dues. Keep it scrolling. Keep it scrolling. Insurance, metal roof. I mean, metal roof's solid. So we're gonna go with like 2,000 a year on this house. Could be more, could be less. Got to get an estimate. I'm going to use an average market rate right now, just for example purposes, guys. This could go way lower, way higher, depending on what we do to get creative. Let's not do 9%, though. Gosh, 5.8. And here we go. Here are the numbers for this property right here. So you've got all of it together is about $2,861. This does not include mortgage insurance, right? Mortgage insurance is going to be highly dependent on how much you're putting down in your credit scores, but figure it'll be anywhere from 0.3% of the loan amount, right, to say 1.2% of the loan amount. So it could be a small number or maybe a little bigger number. Safe to say you're going to be somewhere around $3,000, give or take a little bit there. So $3,000 a month gets you into the heart of Maitland, okay? Great location compared to Central Florida, and you're at $3,000 a month. Now that's with a 5.8% rate. Rates come down, you're able to refinance, drop that payment, say this goes down to 4.8%, right, in the future. Now you're at $2,590 plus that mortgage insurance if applicable at the time. So, call it $2,700, $2,700, change, something like that, down from $3,000 a month. So, great example of a great location getting in. It needs a little updating. There are loans for that, by the way. You can do renovation loans through like a bank, or you can take a renovation loan out up front and finance in the renovations as you buy. All right, let's check out our comments here, guys. I appreciate you guys dropping comments here. See if anybody's got any properties they want me to check out. Don't see any yet. I'm hoping that you guys aren't commenting and I'm not seeing it, but we'll find out. That's what we're doing this for. First time we're giving this a shot here in the Drudio Home Loans Drew Studio, and see how the technology does us this time around. All right, so we've done our mini ballers, we've done our shot callers. Now we're going to go all out and check out some really fantastic properties on the higher end. Let's go $1 million. We'll go $1.2 million and below. And again, I apologize if you guys have dropped some contact or some addresses in the comments and I'm not seeing it here. They're supposed to show up here. but maybe I'm not seeing them on my end. So, you know, that is you know, possible, and so I apologize if it's not showcasing there. All right, so let's see here. It looks like on Instagram, we're gonna go live now. Okay, now we're live on Instagram. So apparently I wasn't live on Instagram. I apologize for those who are just joining from Instagram. Welcome to the Home Loan Drew studio. We are, somebody called the Drudio the other day. That is sweet. Shout out to you, Mike. But the Drudio here, we're in the Drudio, and we're doing open house tours today. So this is basically an opportunity to check out an open house that might be happening tomorrow, might be happening sometime this evening. You still got some time out there for some of them that usually run to 5 or so, but there's a lot out there that are happening tomorrow, and this gives you an opportunity to kind of check them out, see how the numbers are, generally speaking, and take a look at an opportunity that might ring your bell. Now, if you are an agent and you want me to showcase an open house, drop a comment and I'll bring it up here and showcase your open house for tomorrow. So run the numbers, check out some photos, and show everybody your home. All right. Now in the future, I'm hoping I can actually get you guys live from your open house to this platform, and that'll be fun too. So if you're just watching for fun, you're not in the business, you're kind of curious about what's out there, feel free to drop a comment with an address as well. But if you are excited about showcasing your own property that you've listed, please feel free to drop a comment for the address here, and I will showcase it live here on the open house tour with Home Loan Drew. Let's go. All right, so we're going. So for everybody joining on Instagram, I apologize. I've been doing this for about 26 minutes now, and I just realized I didn't hit the go live button on Instagram. So Instagram's a little different than all the rest, so we have to do a little differently. But for those who are joining us, we're going to head. So what we did is we did mini ballers first. All right, $350,000 price point with an open house happening this weekend and below, and then we did $600,000. All right, so your shot callers, right? We did mini ballers, shot callers, and now we're going to the all out balling guys. Okay, guys and gals. All right, so we're going to head over to $1.2 million and below. And let's check out what properties we find at the $1.2 million and below. And we'll run numbers again. If there's a home that you want me to showcase, that you want me to take a look at and run the numbers and kind of show up on the screen here, please send it over in the comments, and I will do that. All right, so I got a comment here. What's going on, Linda? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping a comment here. If there's a property you want me to check out for you guys, let me know. Put it in the comments here. Glad to see the technology is working. Helps that I hit the live button on Instagram now. All right, so we're headed over, guys. Let's do it. Let's go head on over to our friend here. Okay. So what do we got? Let's adjust our price point up to $1.2 million. We're going to start at 600. We already did the 350. We did the 600, folks. Now we're headed up to 1.2 million for our big ballers here. Okay, we got the mini ballers, the shot callers. Now we got the big money ballers here. All right, and we'll go 1 million. Let's go 1.25. Let's go 125 and no less than 600. All right, now who's in this price point? These are folks that are moving up from a property that's maybe a little smaller. Their family's growing. They've done great as far as savings, or they've owned a home and now they're ready to roll that equity into another property. And so these homes are a little more pricey, but hey, that's what they're there for, is to be occupied and to make it your next home. So what do we got? All right, I'm going to peek over here at the comments real quick. You guys can take a look here. All right. Now, what do we got? We got some properties here. I'm going to scroll down. I'm just doing Seminole County right now. But again, if there's a property you want me to check out for you, drop a comment. I will showcase it. All right, so let's see. Let's sort by square footage just for fun. I want to see under 1.3 million, 1.25. What is the largest home in Seminole County available right now? All right, let's take a look and see. I mean, you can do all this on this website, right? Pretty powerful. So let's go with, actually, let me back up here. And I think there's a way to do, well, maybe, okay, here we go. Sort, I did price, whoops. Sort by size, square foot. All right, we've got a home in Oviedo. Under 900,000, Oviedo's fantastic. Under 900,000, that's nearly 5,000 square feet. I can tell you right now, it looks newer. Probably in the last 50, maybe I'm going to guess and say 10 years. Let's see. It looks like a newer home, and the first impression is good. This one's got an open house on Sunday from 3 to 5:30. Pretty cool. And let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. What do we got? 900,000 for almost, 4674 on the square foot. This home is ridiculous. Now, as someone that's had a home that's like 3,800, it's a lot to maintain. We no longer have that home. That was one of the reasons. It is a lot to maintain, but if you've got the family size for it, and listen, if you're one of those folks that are families that are consolidating, I'm helping a lot of people do that, where mom, dad are selling a house, kids are selling their home, and they're all moving together as they get older. Something like this may be up your alley, right? So let's check it out. Let's check out the photos. Let's see what we're working with. Is it worth it? I don't know. We'll see. You thought I was about to wrap, didn't you? All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's open up a new window. I want to get big with this house. This is a big house. Let's get big with it. Full screen. Know what I mean. Here we go. All right, paver. Wow. Okay, nice neighborhood. Paver driveway. Okay, we got some flooring there. What do you guys think about this house? Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. This is a big home. Probably a nice loft upstairs we're about to see. Maybe even a movie theater room. Under 900,000 for this much square footage is pretty awesome. Okay, custom cabinetry in the closets there. All right, there's that loft. Yeah, so you got a big loft here. Man, the things you could do with this. I've got the two boys, and it is nice to have this large space. I do miss it. We don't have as much space now. More land, but not as much space, okay? So you've got, wow, another, okay, so remember we talked about a movie theater room. This looks like a little entertainment room. This is a 7-bedroom, 4-bath home. 7 bedrooms. A lot of different spaces here. All right, so you got the Jack, I bet you this is the Jack and Jill of some sort. Maybe, but obviously double sinks. I'm gonna keep going. Does this home have a pool? Comment if you think this home has a pool. All right. If you think this home has a pool, comment. Now here's some more cabinetry in the closets there. No pool. All right, no pool. Big patio though. All right, so this is nice. I mean, you wonder how far back the property line is. Maybe you could throw a pool back there. That's probably why this property is priced at the way it is, because it doesn't have that pool, and that's why you can get so much square footage for the price. Amazing. All right, listen. Let's talk about the numbers. Let's run the numbers on this one because. We've fallen in love with it, right? Let's see what our numbers look like. So we're going to scroll over here and go with this. 800. I got to make it easy let's do it. 898. All right. And down payment. All right. On something like this, you're probably coming with at least 20% down. Okay. So let's go with 20% down. We'll do 898 times 0.2 equals 179,600 down. 179,600 down. We got taxes. How do you find out the taxes? Click on the property, scroll down till you see property taxes, tax history. Bam. All right. $9,609 a year. All right. So we're going to pop that over here. $9,600. $9,600. Whoops. HOA, scroll back to the top. What do we got? $87 a month. And then insurance. I mean, what year is this home? Let's see. 2012. Remember I said it was about 10 years, 15? So yeah, it's about 12 years old. If the roof is original, it's a big house. So I'm going to go with $3,000 a year. Could be lower. It's a newer home. Could be lower, but I'm just trying to keep it realistic for you guys. And so 20% down, you don't have to worry about PMI. And we're going to go with like maybe 5.8%. Whoops, 5.8% rate. We'll go average here. Again, could be higher, could be lower, depending on a lot of factors, personal credit scores, things like that, how much down you're putting, but just using an average here for example purposes. All right, so how much does this $898,000, 4,674 square foot home cost you per month on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage? Well, it's about $53.52. Did we put the HOA dues in here? Yeah, we did 87. Were they on here? Yeah, we did. Okay. So yeah, we're about 53, 52 a month for this home at $900,000. Okay. Now, what do we? I mean, what do we do about that? That's a big payment, but you're also financing a big number. Your loan amount is $718,000 at 5.8%. All right. You've got a big tax bill here. Likely, this home does not have a homestead exemption on it currently. If you move into this home as your primary residence, you will get a homestead exemption. So one of the things to kind of look at as you're looking at properties like this, when you do see that bigger tax bill, is scroll down to the property taxes and then see this button here where it says county website. Go ahead and click on that and you will see if there's a homestead on this property. I bet you there is not. That's a big tax bill for this home. Let's see, homestead. Yeah, see, right here. No homestead. So what happens is that home is currently getting taxed at the full taxable value or assessed value by the county. When you move into it, if you're transferring your homestead, so say you're selling a home and you're transferring your homestead over to your new house, it's what's called portability. You can take the difference between what you're getting taxed on, assessed on by the county, and what your house is worth market value. Say that's a $300,000 number, and you can transfer that $300,000 in tax savings to this property. So instead of you getting taxed on, let's see, it looks like they're taxing this home on $575,000 value, assessed value by the county, they would tax you on $300,000 less than that, or less than whatever they deem the market value is at the time that you purchase it. So that's huge, and likely, and this is exactly what happened to me, in a situation like this, the property would actually, or the tax bill would actually go down substantially. So it's very likely that if you're moving from a home that has a lot of equity, if you would, it's possible to get that transferred, that portability of tax break transferred to your new home. Pretty cool. If you didn't know that, now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. All right, so we've got the numbers on that house. Guys, let me check the comments here and see if there's any homes that you guys would like me to check out here. Let's see what we got. Appreciate you guys watching. Got several people here tuned in to this live on a Saturday afternoon. Going to wrap it up here in a few. But I invite you to drop your address. If you're hosting an open house tomorrow and you'd like to showcase it, go ahead and drop your address here. If you would like to, for me to check out a property or kind of run the numbers for you, feel free to do that as well right here. You can drop it in the comments. Apparently I can see the comments coming through now, so that's good. And I would love to run the numbers for you on a property. This is pretty cool. All right, so let's keep going. How's the audio, guys? Somebody please comment. I see obviously some people in here watching. Just drop a comment and give me a thumbs up if the audio is okay. If it's too loud, I can kind of adjust things. But this is the first time we're running this live here on Saturday, and so I want to dial it in for you guys and do these open house tours for you so that we can give you an idea of what's coming as you get ready to go. Maybe check out properties on Sunday. If you're a real estate agent and you want me to showcase your open house here, let's do it. Send or comment the address and I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen. We'll search it, we'll put it up, we'll run some numbers for fun and see what's out there. All right, let's get back to our big ballers. So we did the mini ballers, we did the shot callers, and now we're doing our mega ballers, right? And our big balling folks that are looking at the 1.2 to $1.2 to $600,000 range. All right, let's go back over to our trusty website here. Some love it, some don't, but hey, it's powerful. It gives us the information, and I don't have access to all that fancy stuff that the realtors do. So, forgive me. But let's get into it. All right, back to our list here. We're going back. So what I did was I sorted by 1.25 million and below to 600,000, 650, and we're looking at the largest homes in that price point. Okay, we showcased this home here in Oviedo that was nearly 4,700 square feet at 900,000. Didn't have a pool though. Maybe we need to check out a nice pool home. Can we get a nice pool home anywhere in Seminole County for under 1.25 million? We got to be able to find something, right? So let's go with it. Let's find it. Must have pool. Hit that button right there. Apply. And now we're going. All right. This home here I'm going to showcase, all right, because I know this area. This home is, if I'm not mistaken, is in a community called the Springs. Okay. Um, wow, look at the price drop on this property here. All right, just did a $73,000 price cut. All right, we've got a pool. They've paid the extra money to list this very nicely and fancy here on Zillow. And gosh, all right, what a price drop! 925 for 4,134 square feet. We're seeing the photos live here. Any HOA on this thing? Yeah, $50 a month. Not bad. This is in a neighborhood called the Springs, I believe. Let's just check it out here and see. Um, Markham was Springs Landing. All right. I think that's different than the Springs, but let's just check real quick because if it's off of Wekiva Springs Road, it's a neighborhood that's got access to this, yeah, the little Wekiva River. Yeah, okay, okay. So it's not quite the Springs. The Springs are over here from different. This is a different area, but this is off of Markham Woods. Phenomenal area if you like trails and nature, because the Wekiva Preserve, you've heard of it, is right behind here. So the Wekiva River Conservation, Spring State Park, where the springs are, those are kind of famous for Central Florida. So this is a great area. You're real close to I-4. You can hit the expressway and get up and down, get to the beach, get down to Orlando, and you know, really quiet. Some bears. There might be some bears up and down here because you're so close to the forest there, but they really don't bother. I live sort of north of here, along the same conservation, and see them every now and then, but they just really don't bother people. And so yeah, but this home is fantastic. I mean, 4,134 square feet at below 950,000. Big price drop. And if I'm not mistaken, they did a price drop recently. I remember this home catching my eye recently. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Oh, okay, so it was actually under contract and came off at 1 million, almost 1.1 million, and it got adjusted down to 998. Now it's 925. Solid, solid. They're ready. The sellers are ready. All right. I mean, listen, that's a lot of square footage for the price. Price per square foot is $224 per square foot. In this area, it's not uncommon to see higher. I'm not a real estate agent, so I'm going to leave it there. If you have questions, reach out, comment. I can connect you with an agent. But this property is huge. So let's check it out. Let's run the numbers on it. I think this is a good one to run the numbers on because there are questions about that, right? So let's do it. All right, so we've got this house here. We're going to go 925. Let me pause real quick, take a scroll over to my comment section, okay? Just make sure I'm not missing anything from you guys. 925, let's do it. And the old reset there. All right, so 925. Well, let's do it again. Interesting. 925. I'm leaning on the buttons. That's what I'm doing. Okay, and then we'll go at 20% down here. Again, at this price point, pretty common to see that number. All right, so 925, and I think we're at, let's see here, let's see, where's my button? All right, there we go, 925 times, whoops, again, I'm leaning on buttons, 925 times 0.2, 185,000, there you go. And what's our tax bill on this puppy? It's got to be up there, but maybe not. Maybe it's homesteaded and the tax bill's a little bit lower than usual. We'll take a look and see. Bam. Okay. All right. So 73.95 last year. So we'll go 7,400 this year. So I'll go 75. 7,500. HOA dues were $50 a month, if I remember correctly. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. And annual insurance on this home, it's a little older. Maybe has an older roof. I don't think the picture showed. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. You got to ask your realtor to give you a tour, or I can connect you with one, of course. And listen, this home's got, let's say, a $3,400 insurance bill a year. I'll just go with that. All right, just for estimation purposes. 30-year, and we'll go with say a 5.8. I've been using the same kind of rate here for this day. So here, listen, look at this. I mean, we're at $5,300 a month, including HOA, for a 4,100 square foot home, just over 4,100 square foot home. 5,300 a month. Now that's at current market rate. Say rates go down to 4.5%, you can grab a 4.5 in the future. That 5,300 turns to $4,700. Okay, so I mean, listen, at your shopping again. This is for the big ballers out there. If you're shopping at this price point, that's what your estimated payment looks like. I mean, with HOA included. All right, so you've got an opportunity to get your rate down that low. Different ways. You don't have to wait for the market to do that. There's buy downs and things like that that you can do. There's a ton of different ways to get creative with financing. So definitely reach out if you have some questions about a particular property. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching that home with me. That was pretty cool. We are here to help you shop open houses from the comfort of your couch, your bed, wherever you are right now, out in the car, driving, hopefully to the beach, something like that. That's the goal here, is to give you guys an idea of what these open houses look like. Take some, go check out some properties. So, and then run the numbers on it and talk about it. If you have a property that you'd like me to showcase or check out as an open house, that has an open house coming up, or any property at this point, just drop it in the comments. I'll run the numbers on it for you. And a lot of these have open houses tomorrow. For example, going back to that other property, I believe there's an open house happening on it tomorrow. So if you'd like to see this home in person tomorrow, do so, right? There's an open house happening. I think it's right down here. Let's see. Let's see. Now this is, yeah, there we go. So there was one today until 4. That one just finished. But here we go. Sunday, September 15th from 12 to 4. All right. Go check it out. I mean, a great area. You got to see the area. And, I'm not sure. I think this is a gated community, if I'm not mistaken. But it really is hard to get into gated communities to check out the area, so to speak, because it's gated, it's secure. You can't get in unless you're invited. But yeah, I don't think this one is. Could be wrong. Let's see if I move this out of the way here. No. All right. So, well, there's nothing here that says that it is, but it may be. That being said, hey, still great area off the Markham Woods corridor in Longwood. Great property to go check out. Definitely do so. If you have a home you'd like me to check out for you, please don't hesitate to drop in the comments. We're going to wrap it up for today, guys. I appreciate you guys watching the live here and going to check out some properties together. This was fun. My goal is to do this every week, okay? And the reason is to give you an idea of what's out there without the the uncomfortableness of going to an open house unless you truly like the property and you want to see it. So this kind of gives you an idea to kind of see things. And if you're an agent, I want you to use this platform to showcase your open house, and then we can talk about it. We can crunch the numbers live right here, and that way everybody can see it. And then what happens is we'll run the numbers, and then they can go and check it out in person the next day or whatnot. So this is really cool. This is an opportunity for you to do that. So please, in the future, or just reach out to me directly. You can DM me and let me know, hey, can you showcase my open house coming up next weekend or tomorrow or this afternoon, depending on when we do this on the weekends. The goal is to get it to where it's early enough in the day where you can still go check out the property right away or at the very latest the next day. And so that's what we're going to do. So this is fun. I really enjoy doing this. Again, we checked out homes that were 350 and under. Then we went to 600 to 350, and then we went to the baller homes, 1.2 million to about 650,000. And we saw some properties. We got an idea of some payments. We saw payments anywhere from 2,700, 2,600, all the way up to, I think $5,300 was the highest. Don't quote me on it, but and again, those things can change. There's a lot of different creative things that you can do to affect your financing, to improve it, to lower it, to save more cash up front if you don't want to go so aggressive. You'd be surprised at what can be done. So the goal here is to give you guys a platform to go check out some homes if that's what you want to do right here live, see what the numbers look like. Or if you're in the business, right, if you're in the industry and you want to showcase your property that you have an open house on, please send me the open house information and I will showcase it here. You can do it right here live. In fact, pretty soon we're going to have the technology set up to where you can go live with me, right? I'll bring you on like a guest and you can show us the property while you're out there live right on the spot. So that's going to be super cool. I'm excited about doing that. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you're here on the tube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, please follow. Hit that follow button and the notification bell, and we'll get you these updates here. A lot of lives coming soon from the Home Loan Drew studio. Someone called it, Mike, I love you, man, called it the Drudio. So we're going to call it the Drudio today. But a lot of great stuff coming from the Drudio here for you guys to be able to do things like this. Use this platform to get out there and showcase what you've got going on. Or if you're curious about maybe looking into a property, you'll be able to do that right here. So thanks so much again, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Looks like the sun's coming back out again, hopefully for the rest of the day. So enjoy the weather here in Florida. And if you're not from Florida, please reach out if you're looking at potentially coming down. It seems like a very popular thing to do. And I can get you an idea of what that process looks like on the financing side. Otherwise, guys, do not hesitate to reach out. You're hearing news of interest rates coming down. It is true. They have come down. The Feds have a meeting next week. They're looking at lowering the Fed rate. We've already kind of adjusted things according to that great news. So it is a great time right now. How so? Well, right now, sellers are still motivated. We just saw a price drop. This is pretty significant. That one that we just looked at, $75,000 price drop. I have a borrower looking at a home right now. The property's $35,000 price drop. And it's not $1 million home by any means. It's under $500,000. That's a lot of money that sellers are willing and motivated to help buyers with, to help them afford the homes that they're selling. So now's a great time. Rates have come down, and you're able to still get some of that seller assistance before too many buyers come out, and now you're competing against folks. So keep that in mind. Definitely look at what opportunities there are out there to buy something with seller concessions involved. That really helps your financing, but you've got to get very creative, and I'm very good at finding ways to get creative when it comes to that. So reach out if you have any questions on a property. Otherwise, again, please, in the future, look out for this live. We're going to do it every Saturday or Sunday, showcase open houses that are happening over the weekend, so you have an opportunity to see them ahead of time, kind of crunch the numbers right here live. If you want to showcase your property that you're listing or doing an open house on, feel free to drop the comment here. I'll bring it up on the screen, and in the future, I'll be able to bring you up on the screen as well while you're at the open house or preparing for it. So, guys, thanks so much for watching again. Have a great rest of your weekend. Be safe, and thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.